Back in 2006, my mom died. And after she died, we had to get her affairs together. We sold the house, got the insurance policy, settled the debts. There was a little money left. And in her honor, I decided I would go out and buy a 325 BMW Coupe. Her favorite color was green, so I got the color green. So for about 9 years, I drove that car. No car payments for the last 4 or 5 years when I had the car. And then I found myself standing in the mechanic's office in 2016. It brought me back from the fun times I was going through in my mind about having a cool car, looking cool, dating, going to San Francisco, going down to Orange County, going to like the Gold Gladstones and Santa Monica, hanging out, having some drinks, and then having a valet bring up that cool looking BMW car. Now it was 2016. I came back to reality. Mr. Morris, that will be $7,995. I returned back from all those fun feelings with mom and how she would enjoy me looking so cool in the car. And then I said, how much? He said, $7,995 for a new transmission. All I could do was think, not again. This was the second time I had put a new transmission in this car within the last 3 years. I remember the last time the transmission went out, I was on some street in San Bernardino and had to wait for a tow truck to pick me up because the car wouldn't go past 35 miles an hour. This time, luckily, the transmission was going out and I had advance warning, and I decided, I just got to get a used car. I cannot go through this again because I had taken my emergency money of from my $10,000 and spent it on my last transmission a couple of years ago. And I thought, I'm going to spend almost $16,000 on transmission. I like status. I looking cool, but that's the cost of a whole new car. And that's when I put those two numbers together, I decided, you know what? I'll just take a break from the luxury car life and go get myself a used car. And that's how I made my first YouTube video. My first YouTube video came out of my experience. Hey, my mom died, got the car. This time the car that I had was breaking down. Transmission went out. So I decided, hey, I'll go on YouTube and chronicle my journey of finding different strategies to pay off my car earlier. And not only would I be obligated to the people because they'll see me, I'll be able to watch this video. And if someone ever asks me, are you still paying off your car early, Martin? I'll say yes. So it's a way to hold myself accountable. Also for me to play around with just like social media, I'm still learning, just learn how to post and play around with all the different features on my camera or my computer to put a video. So that's how I came up with my first video for YouTube. So on day 29 of the countdown to under 40,000 for my student loan, my first YouTube video came out of me buying a used car because my Beamer transmission went out for a second time. I decided I didn't want to be all hat, no cattle and put all my money into a car but didn't have no money for anything else. And then I'll tell you about my adventure of how I had to finally cry that weekend when I knew I had to get rid of my car and then get the courage to actually drive the car, which can only go over 65 miles an hour when everyone else is going 75, 80 from San Bernardino 62 to I-10 West to get to Redlands Toyota, where I actually got my new 2012 Camry that I paid off in a short amount of time. So that's it. My first video came out of me getting rid of my cool luxury car to downgrade to a Camry for a while so I could pay off the loan quickly and then focus on paying off my other debts and rebuilding my emergency fund. So that's how my first YouTube video came along. And you can email me at martching2018@gmail.com or just put a post down there with your email, and then you should go back and take a look at my other videos. I have like quite a few on how I talked about I paid off my car in like under 3 years. And also now I've reduced my student loan from $91,000 to it'll be below $40,000 as of August 2019. Take those strategies that I used and pay off your bills, especially if you have something under $5,000, $4,000. You should be able to knock it off in at least 8 months using some of my strategies. Talk to you later. And as you see, right now I'm in beautiful Palm Springs. So look at the mountains. This is how it feels. This is my other job when I'm going out and doing inspecting. And this is where I come out here to relax, because this shows me how life really was. And the more money I have, then I can do things. But with no money, I'll be like this desert. I'll be like some of the homeless people who are living out here in the desert. Need money to live. Talk to you later.